So you want to invest in real estate? You've heard about cash flow, passive income, financial freedom, but every time you dive in, it feels overwhelming. What's the right strategy? Do I need a lot of money? How do I know if I'm making a good deal or a terrible mistake? Well, today we're answering all of that. This is your beginner's guide to real estate investing. Whether you're starting from scratch or just trying to do it the smart way, this video will walk you through everything you need to know, from how it works to how to actually get started. Let's begin. Real estate investing is one of the oldest and most proven ways to build wealth. It creates more millionaires than almost any other asset class. Why? Because you don't just earn money one way, you earn it 5 ways. First, you get monthly cash flow, rent coming in from tenants. Second, you earn equity as tenants pay your mortgage down. Third, you benefit from appreciation when the value of the home rises. Fourth, you enjoy tax benefits like depreciation and 1031 exchanges. And fifth, you can use leverage, buying large assets with relatively little money. Lets you grow faster, safer, and more predictably than most other investments. But only if you do it right. Now, real estate isn't magic. It takes work, research, patience, and most importantly, the right mindset. Before you even think about buying a property, you have to shift how you think. You are not just a home buyer, you're a business owner. You are not investing in feelings, you're investing in numbers. That means learning to let go of the dream home idea and instead focusing on the cold hard math. How much rent will it bring in? What are the expenses? What's the cash flow, the ROI, the risk? You don't have to be a math genius, but you do have to treat it like a business. So let's talk about how beginners actually get started. Most people begin with buy and hold. That means you buy a property, rent it out to tenants, and hold it for the long term. It could be a single family home, a duplex, or even a small apartment building. The goal is simple: monthly income and long-term equity growth. Some people choose short-term rentals like Airbnb. That strategy can make more money, but it also takes more work and carries more risk. Others try flipping houses, buying a home, renovating it, and selling it for a profit. It looks cool on HGTV, but trust me, it's risky if you don't know what you're doing. Then there's house hacking, a great option for beginners. You live in one part of the property and rent out the rest. So your tenants help pay your mortgage while you live for cheap or even free. Still want something totally passive? Try REITs, real estate investment trusts. They were like stocks you can buy on your phone, but backed by real estate portfolios. Now the big question: how do I afford to invest if I'm not rich? You don't need to be rich. You need to be resourceful. There are FHA loans that let you buy with just 3.5% down. VA loans let veterans buy with 0% down. There are conventional loans with 20% down, great for rental properties. You can even use hard money loans or private lenders in some situations. The key is get pre-approved. Know how much you can afford before you fall in love with a property. And once you find a potential deal, don't just guess, run the numbers. You want to know how much rent the property will make, how much you'll spend on property taxes, insurance, maintenance, and vacancies, and what's left over at the end of the month. That's your cash flow. Here's a simple way to analyze a property. Step 1, estimate monthly rent. Step 2, subtract all expenses, mortgage, taxes, insurance, repairs, vacancies. Step 3, what's left is your cash flow. If a property doesn't cash flow, don't buy it hoping it will appreciate. Appreciation is a bonus, not a plan. Also look at your cap rate, net operating income divided by the purchase price, and your ROI, your return on the money you have actually invested. If those numbers are solid, now it's time to look at the neighborhood. Not every market is great for investing. You want to look for job growth, population growth, low vacancy rates, affordable property prices compared to income, landlord-friendly laws. Even if you don't live in the best market, that's okay. Plenty of people invest out of state with the right team. Speaking of team, you need a team. Even if you're starting small, your success will come down to who you know. You'll need a good real estate agent, a lender, a contractor, maybe a property manager, and eventually a CPA who understands real estate taxes. Let's talk about the biggest mistakes beginners make. Overpaying because they get emotional. Underestimating repairs and vacancies. Skipping inspections or due diligence. Bad tenant screening. Trying to do it all alone. Don't fall into these traps. Learn from others. Be patient. Real estate rewards those who plan, learn, and stay disciplined.